The next part, and this is the new part of atomic learning, is all about 21st century skills. And before you set off to look at 21st century skills and some things that you might want to learn about, because I've had a lot of people ask where they can learn about 21st century skills, I'm going to show you my training. So what I've done is I've gone to the home page and my training, and I've opened the plus sign, and you'll notice that I have placed or favorited 2 movies to put in my training because I've noticed that they were available. I don't want to go through it right now, and I want to remind myself that this is something I want to do. So back to 21st century skills, which is here on the left under the home, which I've already opened. So I'm going to open the plus sign on this. Teacher assessment, there's a 30-minute assessment that we have not chosen to assign to staff. There's also a student tech skills assessment, which we've not chosen to use. But here we have skill concepts and projects. I'd recommend that you look at the skill concepts for 21st century. And here are the 2 that I favorited, the P21 framework and the ISTE National Educational Technology Standards. I'm going to close that models of describing and look at the overview. So creativity and innovation is something that I'm really interested in because I think that's how we can engage our students. And the other one that I do a lot of work with is digital citizenship. So those 2 I've now, by clicking on the star, turned it yellow, and I've added it to my favorites. If I accidentally click on something that I don't want to be in my favorites, I just deselect it. Are you sure you want to remove the movie from research and information fluency from your list of favorites? Well, if I did, I would click OK. If I don't, I'm going to cancel it because that's a really important one too. And then we have implementation and assessments. And this is in partnership with ISTE, which is an International Society for Technology and Education. And all of these standards are international standards, which people around the world are using. And so you could check these out. How to transform your learning environment in your classroom. How to infuse 21st century ideas, tools, and activities. I'm going to select that one too because that one looks like a favorite that I would want. And how would you integrate an assessment into your project design? So you can see that there are many different ways that you can include 21st century skills into your repertoire by selecting these movies, checking them out, and even sharing these with your students. And we will talk about how to share with your students next. This time you're going to take about 10 minutes and go through the 21st century skills, 21st century concepts. Let me go back up to 21st century skills to the main page. You can also look at 21st century skill projects. It's not only the concepts where you learn about it, but here are some great projects that other teachers have used. And again, once you check these out and see if this is something that you would want your students to use, then you might click on Waterworks, for example, find it's a project in your grade level, and look at all of the information, and then here are the movies that would be available for that project. So we'll leave you a good 10 minutes to check out under Home, 21st Century Skills, and then check out 21st Century Projects. Remember, if you like something, click on the star until it becomes yellow, and then you've added it to your My Favorites. And if I go back and look at my training right now, and I look at my favorites, I will notice all the things that I've added. I'm going to be busy. Okay, take time and look at this. Thanks.